And also there's chicken poop, so poop tends to get on things. It's been a few days of working in the chicken pen, clearing stuff. This morning I just got stuck in with dealing with some of the weeds. I think weeds would be good for the chickens, but these are the persistent weeds that the chickens don't eat, or they're just spreading too fast and getting too big and tall. Mostly dock and plantain. I know plantain has uses, but we don't need anywhere near as much as it has been populating the chicken pens. So these bigger weeds that are sort of taking over, they're just taking up space where grass could be growing, which is actually what the chickens would like to be eating. So we did that, and Angus helped me dig out some of the native grasses or sedges that have also been self-populating way too much in there. I do love the brown carex comb and sedges, but they're also taking up space where things the chickens could eat could be growing. And the green sedges in there that can grow really big, and they get really tough roots. We dug some of those out with a lot of effort. One which was right around under the apple tree, which also had chicken netting under it, or it was growing up through the chicken netting, so that was a big mission. Anyway, I've tired myself out getting that stuff done, and now I just need to fix the string or put a new string along the fence line to help stop the little chickens from flying over. It is looking so much nicer and clearer in here, like there's actually a lot more space. The chickens are having just the best day today, because we've uncovered a bunch of ground they haven't been able to reach for a while, and so they're scratching up the dirt, finding all kinds of bugs and things. So this is some of the plantain that we've been dealing with. These are not as big as some of the ones we've been digging out. And as you can see, they're they're dotted around still, a bunch of them around the place. So there's actually still some dock over there. I've got a bit more dock and other weeds and some more grasses I need to dig out. We actually just dumped some of the brown sedges over under the feijoa tree. They may not survive, but they may just start growing. We dug them out from places where they were just kind of in the middle of, and over here, in the middle of where we need to walk around. Oh, the chickens. Yep, you can eat that one. Where the chickens need to walk. And I figured it'd actually be good to have them growing just around the feijoa tree to protect its roots, because the chickens have been digging up around there. But we have got too many of them. I love the look of them, but they're not really the best thing for a chicken pen when you want to be growing things for the chickens to eat. This is one of the big green sedges that needs to come out as well. I mean, at least that one's not really in the way of anything, but there's another one behind it. They just end up spreading and more end up growing. There's one at the base of the lemon tree. That's going to be another annoying one to get out. And there's one there. There are some couple along the edge, but it's so nice. The worst place, we've dug out a bunch of weeds along here. There was a big, huge green sedge here, which Angus and I had to get out together because it was so tough. And then there was a big one right under the base of the apple tree, which wasn't great for the apple tree. A very narrow access through here, which is not great. Like with the little chickens coming in, they need to be able to run away from the big chickens when they want to, or if we need to herd the chickens, it's even just the big chickens, it was getting difficult for them to walk through nicely. And us. What are you picking at my boot for? We've still got these big ones to get out, which are right down the base of the garage. I started trying to get those out, but they're going to be a big mission. And the little roosters are crowing. String line successfully done. So they're attached here in the corner, and there's another one that goes down this fence line. The only times I've had chickens get out are young ones. I don't think I've ever had any of the older hens out. Young ones and the occasional rooster. Did you get out, Trevor? I don't think Trevor's ever been out. He would be pretty easy to get back if he had. So nice walking down here with the broody chicken. So there were weeds like all around here, those marshmallow weeds, and some grasses. Actually, those are some of the ones I dug up. I've just left them there to dry out with the roots up. And the chickens have had a great time. Oh, there's just this bit of pear tree that's rooted down there that I need to get that out. But they've had a great time digging in the loose dirt around here. Oh no, more prunings I need to get out. This poor Feijoa tree had a rather drastic pruning, but the little chickens have still been roosting up there. Where are you? Chickies? Yeah, now I have a pile of weeds out here I need to get rid of too. A bunch of convolvulus as well. That was another bad weed in there. And some grasses I thought I might transplant, or sedges. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those right now. They're just sitting there, not to stay in this pen. Have had extra time in the citrus pen. When I cleaned out the coop last time, I didn't move them, which I normally do. We're in the cedar pen now. They've stripped this pen bare, and I wanted to let it have time to grow some more greenery back again, which it is doing down there. It's just a bunch of the stuff growing down there is tomatoes that I need to get out. So I need to do fruit tree pruning in here as well. This peach tree and the apricot tree, which is massive and needs some drastic pruning. It's not the best having chickens in the pen that you're working in. They tend to get under my feet and in the way because they're so curious and just want all the bugs. And also there's chicken poop, so poop tends to get on things and on the weeds that you're trying to dig out and stuff. So it's better to be working when they're not around. Now I've got to try and introduce the little chickens to the big chickens and move their feeder over. They're on pullet grower pallets at the moment, and the big chickens are on layer pallets. So I'll put the big chickens' feeder, actually I'll do that first. I'll change the platform on the layer feed, auto feeder, to the heavy setting, just to try and stop. I've got the hiccups. To try and stop the little chickens from eating too much of that. The adult chickens will eat some of the grower pellets, but that's fine. I get one that's not medicated, so it's not a big deal if they eat it. It just may make the egg production less, which the egg production is not great right now anyway, so that's probably not going to make much difference. Yeah. Hello. You guys are going to go on a big adventure and hopefully not escape back over the fence into this pen, which is probably highly likely to happen. Good boy. Doing something. You guys were so distracted before. How did you get poop on your head? You've got poop on your comb. These are really right beside it. Alright. Where's the other one? You have to go in there and get behind them so we can shut the gate, otherwise the big chickens are going to go in there. Okay, you stand there so they don't come out this way, okay? Okay, let's go on. Okay, good job. Okay, we got one out, now they just have to survive. Oh look, he's drinking already. He's like, I own this place. He's not phased at all. Well, I guess they're all used to each other from being through the fence. That one's giving him the stare down. And he's like, I don't care. I'm just drinking here. And the others are just like, yay, new weeds. Grass. He's not afraid of them at all. They will get picked, but that's how they learn their position. He's run away. He's realised he's not the boss of her. So they move quickly, so they'll soon learn that if a big chicken's getting too close like that, they could get picked. It's a whole other world. They're not really phased at all. They don't even care about the big chickens. They're just... Yeah, although still, the younger Australorps are usually more skittish than this, but these guys are more brave. They're just eager to find more things to eat. Hello, neighbour. Thanks for joining us in today's vlog, guys. It was good to finally get the little chickens in with the big chickens, and they seem to be happy as anything, so that's good. Choose to grow hope, and we'll see you next time. Bye.